Welcome back. A world-renowned harpist is set to perform at a local school today. Alfredo Ortiz will be performing at a school assembly to third graders at Bessie Owens Primary School. Dr. Ortiz gives educational presentations to students of all ages when he travels to perform, and he's here in town with the Bakersfield Symphony Orchestra at the Mechanics Bank Theater tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. And he joins us in studio this morning with Maestro Stilian Kirov. Thank you guys so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you for
pleasure.
Absolutely. So the big show is tomorrow. Obviously, that's the one that everyone's looking forward to. But it's interesting that today you're kind of prepping with a show for local third graders. Tell me why you do this when you travel on the road.
Actually, I was the one that begged to set a school performance for me. I have done this for decades. I've done educational activities for over 400,000 kids through the years.
So exciting. Yes. What's your favorite part of being able to perform for local kids?
Well, it's based on my real life story. I'm a person that it's too long to take that time today, but they get very involved because they travel with me from my birth in Cuba, migrating to Venezuela, learning to play the harp from a friend from school on a borrowed harp during very difficult economic times, eventually putting myself through medical school. I'm a medical doctor also with the harp. And then dedicating my life to music due to impossibility of doing both things forever and ever. Yeah.
So how are those shows different when you play for elementary school kids versus when you play with an orchestra?
It's totally different.
Yeah.
It's a totally different concept, but they have one thing in common: the incredibly beautiful music styles of South America, which is very exciting, completely different from what your usual music, even the classical music that I've composed, it has those rhythms, and people always fall in love with it. It's so cool. You should be there, you'll see. And everybody else should be there. It's going to be a fantastic program.
Absolutely. And there are still tickets available for the show tomorrow night. You've been on the road for quite some time. You always bring the best talent to Bakersfield. What are you most looking forward to tomorrow?
I'm looking forward to good music, and just for us all to embrace this wonderful program in general, because we have Alfredo's beautiful composition that we are going to perform. This is the whole first part of the concert, and then we have some pieces also with Latin American flavor, like Copland, El Salón Mexico, Huapango by Moncayo, and then Danzón number 2 by Arturo Marquez. And we were talking actually that Alfredo knew Marquez, right?
Yeah, we know personally. My wife and I have met Marquez years back. Yes.
That is so cool. So there are still tickets available tomorrow. Before we get a sample of what we're going to hear, can you tell us how we can get those tickets?
Yes, those tickets you can call the BSO office, or you can get them at the door.
All right, very exciting. So we want to give you guys a preview of what you're going to be able to hear and what the students are going to be able to hear this morning as well. So Alfredo, please.
Sure.
That was incredible.
The rest you have to come to the theater.
I was going to say, that is...
You have to come to see the rest.
That's the perfect teaser, because it just leaves us wanting, I just want to watch as you do that, because it's so incredible to watch.
And believe me, the rhythm, people is mesmerized.
Yeah.
The harp is the most visual of all the instruments.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the Latin American styles of music, even there will be music in the style of the Andes. People will hear with the gorgeous orchestration part that they would think that they are listening to the Inca flutes in parts of the music. The extraordinary rhythms from Venezuela, from Ecuador, from the Andes, from Paraguay, which is where they play the harp the most than any place in the world. A lot of things are not popular in here. The people are not aware of the importance of the harp in our culture. Just as an anecdote, La Bamba, harp music 1700s.
Yeah, there you go.
And so the concept of harp is so different from what you have. It's very exciting. Be ready for a concert you will always remember.
Yeah, and there are still tickets available for that concert tomorrow night. You can get those through BSO, and also some lucky third graders are going to get to watch this morning too. Thank you guys
looking forward
so
to
much.
the school.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for coming in
Thank
today.
you.
We're going to have all of this on our website, turnto23.com.